Your magical reserves are prodigious.
What's the hurry?
Damn it. All this walking is giving me a front wedgie.
I'm a sailor on the North
I
Wind.
said that
We're
out
laying
loud.
over in Windhelm for a while.
Good to see you again, friend. Watch out some gray skin doesn't pick your pocket.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have you taken care of that little problem? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come again.
Besides combat and training, I do enjoy a good read
You
every
look
now
a
and
bit.
then.
Take a
After
look.
all, knowledge is power.
Good to see you. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Until next time.
Where'd you come from? You're finished. What happened here? Don't mess with me. Too slow. I must continue my training. Allocating magicka to combat efficiency. I see through you! Enemy dispatched. There's nothing like a stroll through the woods. It helps clear my mind.
No, not like that. You mean like pretending I'm a mud crab that goes around pinching people on the bottom? It's rather fun. You should try it. Role-playing, I mean. Although pinching bottoms is quite fun too.
That hurt. Careful! You wouldn't want to hurt my
No
pretty
more!
face.
I yield! I yield!
I normally like to seduce my victims before I kill them, but I'm on a tight schedule and my friend here might get jealous.
They say actions speak louder than words, so I'll let my weapons do the talking.
I want your honest opinion. What do you think about my boobs? I mean, do they look the right size to you? Hey, stop looking at me like that, you pervert!
Is someone there?
As I expected. At least I know you don't need a weapon to fight.
What can I do for you? Huh? Help me! Help me! Are you here to save me? Well, if you say so. As you wish. Just don't forget about me. Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Craft your potions judiciously.
So you like to go feeling around people's pockets looking for valuables, huh? Well, make sure you don't grab the wrong valuables. Or you may get arrested for touching someone indecently.
The rewards inside might be productive to our adventuring efforts.
What is it? Do I have a choice? Well, okay, but you owe me.
Okay, then.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
Getting a little fresh air before the real fun begins. Run into me enough times, love, and I might start thinking it's fate. I was just thinking, a traveler like you deserves more than cold beds and harder roads. You deserve arms and a body, made to keep you safe and warm. Maybe it's silly, but I've always dreamed of being the kind of woman with whom someone could come home. All softness, care, and just enough temptation to stay. It's been a pleasure.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
My patron appears once more. Have you need of my blade? If you change your mind, seek me out here.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Almost time to head back and turn some heads. Think you'll be one of them?
The art of stealth. They'll either be dead or with significantly less gold before they know what's hit them. Oh, sorry. I need to be quiet.
Careful on the road ahead. Bandits have been getting bold lately. You'll find more peace-tilling soil than swinging a sword, if you ask me.
Need something? Talk to my brother, Elrendir.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for your visit.
Yes? Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
What can I do for you? I'd better get going.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff? My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead. Sure, whatever.
Another curious mind, is it? Come to Argus to find the answers
Need something?
to all life's riddles.
If you are interested, I've got a secret spot where we could... You've done well.
Thanks a lot. Yes. Yes. Until next time.
I ain't done nothing.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Need anything else? Just let me know.
The city feels open, but the city itself is rather
Feeling a little
fortified.
soft around the edges? Our rough lover will have you handling your blade. Yes?
And other things, like never before.
Are you sure?
Safe out there. Skyrim
Oh no!
without you.
They found me? I need your help. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me. Maybe I should take up cooking lessons. Then maybe I can go on one day where the girls are treated right. So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me. Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of. I swear, these drunks can't keep their hands to themselves. But maybe for you, I'll be too distracted to care.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
If you're looking for the court wizard,
This better
you can
be
find
good.
him somewhere.
Take a
in
look.
That general direction.
take a look. Until next time.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
If you're looking for the court wizard, I'm not him. Farengar is the one you want. If you wish to speak with him, you'll find him somewhere in the general direction of boredom. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's this invention called wine that
seems to be
requires
very
my
popular,
immediate attention.
Don't you think? It's all people ever seem to eat.
I do love it when
So you just want a wizard? You've still come to the wrong place. Walk outside, make a left, and tell Bjorlum you want to go to Winterhold. I'll be making my own trip to the bottom of a bottle, where I plan on staying for the conceivable future. Really? Are you a wine expert by chance? In my youth, I once thought West Wales wine was the finest drink ever conceived. Imagine my embarrassment when I tasted my first vintage. This is why natives of the Isle look down upon those born on foreign shores. My name is Elderwin. I've come to Whiterun for the Skyforge and for Farengar. I don't see that as a negative. My Nord friends often chide me for neglecting the rich history of Skyrim, as if I was ignorant of it. They say, you know, Elder, there's more to Skyrim than just alto and spiced wine. And I tell them, yes, I know all about your windmills and bards and 12 different words for cold. I only care about the wine.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and
The
our
beggar's humility
dreams.
and the drunk's charisma can't compare to an adventurer's charm.
Yorland allows me to use his magical forge to craft jewelry. I use the enchanting table at Dragon's Reach to raise their value. Then I turn them around and sell them to Farengar, and he always buys them. I've never met a man so obsessed with necklaces. He says their enchantments are valuable. I think he likes to wear them. Maybe tomorrow I'll enchant him a dress to go along with it. When it comes to examining wine, I'm still just a novice, although I have picked up the basics. Well, supposedly the color can tell you the wine's provenance, as well as the conditions it was developed in, serving as an indicator of how it will taste. Wine tasting is apparently all about discovery, yet I've discovered that I enjoy drinking wine more than I enjoy tasting it. So let the nobles sniff and swirl their goblets. I prefer to swallow my wine like a common rube. Yes, but there's still that extra step between me and what I want. It seems almost redundant, too. Like washing your hands before taking a bath. I don't really understand it myself. There should be more of me. It seems to me smithing and enchanting are two complementary skills.
Then maybe I could open my own inn.
I can only assume it has to do with the stigma that comes with being a blacksmith.
Songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
They say to wield a hammer, you must be as dull as an anvil and as strong as an ox. As if stupidity were a prerequisite for the craft. Although I have heard warriors talk of such things, they say the person who thinks too much on the battlefield lacks focus. In battle, having an empty mind certainly makes you more decisive, but the forge is not something that requires you to act swiftly.
Oh, you
But I do
call
like the
me
notion
by
of
the
intelligence
drink
being a
of me. Now I
weakness.
think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
There are far too many mages who thumb their noses at common folk, as if worth was defined by the size of one's skull. Alchemists invented wine, farmers harvest the grapes, and smiths provide the tools. So, to me, each is worth more than all the mages in Winterhold.
Maybe I should start flirting a little less. Some of these lads take it too seriously. But then again, the tips are better that way.
We are still talking about my interpretation of worth, are we not? So far, you haven't been at all useful to me. We really need to rectify that. One bottle and a fresh loaf of bread ought to do it. Better make it two, to be sure. Caves are the best place to find packs of wolves, or bears, sometimes even trolls. Unfortunately, by myself, they provide a bit of a challenge. There used to be 3 other mages in my faction, a motley bunch to be sure. A Khajiit, a Redguard, a Nord, and myself. 4 mages can be a formidable party, especially when their talents complement each other. As a result, I can afford to make mistakes.
I do love it when the customers are rowdy.
Mistakes like trading our last healing potion for a flask of wine. Not a problem when the Redguard was there to restore my wounds. Thankfully, the one talent I do have serves me well. It turns out most feral beasts in Skyrim are susceptible to fire. Victim to the squalls of battle, I'm afraid. It matters not if you are a novice or an archmage. All it takes is a single misstep. The Khajiit was first. We all knew it'd be him. Then our numbers were 3. Next came the Redguard, then the Nord, and soon only I remained.
I should really start saving up for
The Khajiit, Razan, was what we call a scroll mage. Not an ounce of magical talent, but one who desperately wanted to cast spells. Make it quick. Really? No doubt from that knave Larkspur, telling everyone that I'm a battle cat under the sheets. The truth is, I don't even remember any of it. I just recall waking up naked and sneezing profusely because the sentimental fool left a lavender flower on my stomach. Well, maybe you've confused my name with the World Eater. It's Elduin, with an E, and I don't eat worlds. Although it's possible you may have heard it elsewhere. I hear in the Isle you can't swing a dead skeever without hitting at least 3 Elduins. Away with... Yes? Victim to the squalls of battle, I'm afraid. It matters not if you are a novice or an archmage. All it takes is a single misstep. The Khajiit was first. We all... Well, at that point, it was just the 2 of us. Razan wasn't particularly missed, but Sarasa was our healer.
I love it when the customers are rowdy, but sometimes I wish they'd just leave their hands where I can see them.
Einar was a gallant Nord, if nothing else. We were exploring a cave to the northwest. A large, desolate space rumored to be inhabited by necromancers. We entered the main chamber, which was hollow, save for the long fangs of rock that jutted from the ceiling. It was in the shadow of these fangs that the spiders
Drink to our
from
youth,
there, we
the days come and gone. For the
We
age
stood back
of
to back as they surrounded us. His hands shrouded in ice, mine cloaked in fire.
We'll drive out the
I
storm
wanted to set them
folks,
aflame,
restore what
to oblivion with soul traps. Indeed, it was his soul trap that set them upon us. At one point, I couldn't distinguish the live ones from the corpses, so I burned them all.
the killer of kings. On the day of
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place. Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
You know your
I'll
way
start
with destruction
round
magic.
down the
Good.
hatch.
of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Your turn. One down, my friend, one down. And another one for me.
Come on! The exit, however, and we're just about to escape when a spider the size of the moon dropped from the ceiling.
And how about you?
Einar and I were both out of magicka, and we each had
So
one
says
stab
you.
potion
I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
It was an old vintage from the wine.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
Einar asked me if I wanted to trade.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. Of course. You don't remember getting here. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Well, you were deep in your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead. I'm sorry, the Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion. A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Well, hello there. It isn't often that I'm allowed to lay my eyes upon such a handsome specimen. While the temple isn't taking on new students, perhaps you wish to rendezvous at the inn for a more personal lesson. And you're my kind of patron. Perhaps we should entwine our bodies here and let poor Sena watch. Or perhaps we can adjourn to a more private location and suckle on oysters marinated in the potion of the stallion. But perhaps we should get to know each other first, unless you prefer we remain strangers. Some do. The name is Jolene, priestess of Dibella. A name that you may not remember now, but one that will haunt you forever. For every lover that's preceded me, and every lover that follows, will have to be measured by my standard. Mother Amal and the other sisters are more than capable of finding the right who will be our next Sibyl. Although it seems to me we need not a Sibyl to guide us along the path of passion. We need only listen to our bodies. For it's the moistness of our mouths the throbbing of our hearts, and the warmth of our loins that Dibella truly speaks to us. You can guess for yourself which part I listen to the most. Until next time.
Your magical reserves are prodigious.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion. Need something? Dibella's blessing to you.
Oh my. It isn't often that I'm allowed to lay my eyes upon such a handsome Mother Amal. Although it's the moistness of... You can guess for yourself which part I listen to the most. You are beginning to sound like a Sibyl of Dibella. Perhaps Mother Hamal's vision was incorrect. I once listened to my mind. It told me to read a book. And I was never so bored. If only you were there to rescue me from my folly. That disease was quite pernicious, and I was forced to find my own cure. Thankfully, the local guards and miners were more than happy to oblige. Now, don't be selfish. My body may belong to everyone, but my heart belongs to no one. As am I. But then, what's the point of marriage? The same way a fighter becomes a soldier, or a plant lover becomes an alchemist. The desire boiled within me before I flowered. But I was no fool. Men do not respect those who tarnish their bodies for pleasure or coin. Thankfully, there was a woman in my town who practiced the Dibellan arts. One who attached legitimacy to what I believed were primal instincts. After all, Dibella is also the goddess of artistry, beauty, and love. And while none of these things fell into my range of expertise, to simply wear the robe is to own those attributes by proxy. Mother Hamal, of course, saw right through my ruse, but I was able to persuade her that my talent in the erotic arts justified my entry into her service. If only more people in Skyrim shared your sentiments. It irks me how merchants of death are allowed to parade around town, their swords dripping with the blood of their last victim. Whereas, if I were to sell something as beautiful and as satisfying as the art of love, I would be hauled off in chains. Thankfully, there was another option beside the iron bars of prison and the shackles of marriage. Although my father did try his best to have me wed. A nobleman's son, he said. One whom he'd befriended while tending to his horse. It seems the boy had come to the stables to seek my hand. for he had fallen hopelessly in love with me. Not immediately. It isn't every day someone is offering the hand of a wealthy noble. It certainly piqued my interest. That is, until my father made the mistake of describing him. Suddenly, the boy's reason for courting one such as myself was clear. My father told me the boy was smart, wealthy, and good with the sword. He said he was well-spoken, courteous, and refined. It's no different when Kiara boasts about the frame of her pendants. When the jewel is set in the center, it is a worthless stone. Some will tell you everything that's wonderful about what they're selling, except that one thing you want to know. The boy was not handsome. Well, he might have been, if not for that elbow he called a nose. The goddess of beauty and love, and the best the divines have to offer. For what is more sacred and more honest than the love of beauty? Mara is the mother goddess. It's a different thing to love one's mother than to love one's wife. When couples marry, they seek the blessing of Mara, so that familial love will blossom from the seed of their romance. Yet, make no mistake, it is Debella who brought them together, and Debella who will make their family whole. Although, not all here will share my opinion. Some believe we should focus on art and beauty, and sever all ties with the concept of love. Well, many of the sisters interpret love and beauty differently than I. To some, there is beauty to be found in all things. They see a withering mountain flower and find it as beautiful as a lavender in full bloom. They point to how decay represents the impermanence of life, and how that is both artful and beautiful. This logic is fundamentally backwards. A short life does not mean we should dwell on death, nor should the ephemeral nature of beauty mean we should focus on decay. But if they insist on finding ugly things beautiful, I suppose it will just mean more well-built specimens will spend their nights in my chamber. The other sisters will just have to find beauty in my leftovers, or beggars like Degain. I'd love to hear Orla explain what exactly is so beautiful about him. I do find that a good argument does lead to nights of intense passion, but mostly behind closed doors, unfortunately. Although the problems tend to still be there in the morning, I do wish my sisters would be more honest with their interpretations of beauty. Some of them feel a moral obligation to find beauty in all things, but that is a contradiction. If all things are beautiful, then nothing is beautiful. But if they insist, I will take my books on witches, melodic bards, and chiseled warriors, and they can have the beggars like Degain. Mother Hamal is a master enchanter. In fact, there is a rumor that she prefers her men clothed and on the enchanting table for this very reason. At the very moment they're sapped of their vitality, she enchants their tunic, fortifying their stamina. She continues to enchant every necklace, ring, and circlet on their person, until she feels herself properly enchanted. I've heard that in the heat of coitus, depraving a partner of air can increase sensation and pleasure. I've talked to the sisters about developing similar techniques based on the use of paralysis spells, but none of us are well versed in alteration. I understand Balthala was quite a vixen in her day, The zeal which men pursued her was legendary. The ardor with which the miners prayed to Debella is quite amusing. Men will pray to a goblin if they thought it would earn my favor. A young dark elf was in here the other day, but Cena turned him away. Oh, the things I would have done to that boy. Until next time.
Impressive conjuration skills.
Debella, guide us. Lead us to your Sybil.
What are you doing in here? Stay where you are. The mother will deal with you. Here she is.
And so be it. We gave you a choice. You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather. Your death is at stake. No! Debella, guide us. Debella, guide us.
I hope you have a backup plan if we get caught.
Lead us to your Sybil.
Wait. I know you. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Yeah?
In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Need something? Need something?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you... I'll be glad to help. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Divines smile on you, friend. You make an interesting offer. Very well. I'm sure that I can put the extra coin to good use. Wise is the one who spends a few coins now to make a fortune later. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the come to drag spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
a good friend to me. That means something. Yes?
Then he pulled out his dagger and drew the ugly beast's attention while I ran for the exit.
This is an ode to Skyrim's
Big as saber cats, but those aren't the scary ones. It's the little ones that make me cast my flame cloak. The ones that crawl up your road.
Days come and gone. For the age
Like I said, somewhere northeast of here. It had one of those typical Nord names like Icewind Gulch or something like that. Sarasa was brash and bold, and my kind of woman. Too brash for her own
I've
good,
heard
though.
rumors about some
She
of the
wanted
girls
to trap
wanting to
grand
know
souls instead of common
Maybe
ones.
I should join them.
On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim.
What's on your mind?
And we fight all
Okay,
our
but next
lives.
time you can carry my stuff.
Guard beckons, every one of us dies.
Let's not hang around then.
I've let a few secrets slip about my voluptuous figure while pouring drinks for the patrons.
But this land
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Tired of being worn out after a night with me? Our everlasting encounter will have you ready for round 2, and 3,
The most
and
plentiful
4.
source of grand souls are mammoths. The most common place to find mammoths are giant camps. It was a short-sighted idea. We ended up wasting all our profits on magical potions, provided we even survived. Sarasa didn't.
What's the hurry? Only I get to touch myself. And no, I don't mean like that.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask. My favorite drinking buddy. Well, that all depends on you now, doesn't it? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Sure, whatever.
Giants are quite protective of their big furry cheese factories. Fine, fine. Giants are quite protective of their big furry cheese factories.
Craft your potions judiciously.